Greetings from Rauta. Today we don't have a regular review, but a little bit more. Reason is I get sent this nice box of sweetness. So what lies in this box is obviously the one album that reads on the title. Blood Chalice is the band, and here we have their full-length album called Sepulchral Chants of Self-Destruction. The reason why I have this box is obviously because I have something else. There's a couple of stickers, or actually one that is not already in use, and then we have this nice vinyl. So not just CD, not just vinyl, but both. Well, I haven't even opened this one yet, as you can probably figure out. The review I did out of listening to the CD, so this is untouched as of now. So, Blood Chalice is a kind of a new band. It started in 2015, if I remember correctly. And this is their debut album. So here's the actual vinyl cover. As you can see, there's this chant going on, throat being slit, and all that stuff. Now, the backside is obviously the lineup and the tracks. This is some 28 minutes in total, and it's not only vinyl cover, obviously, what we have here, but a nice booklet as well. Here we have the cover art, some other images, lyrics, obviously, more imagery going on here, and last but not least, some bloody people. That is the band, and who knows which female gets to be their hooded. Well, tits and all that, nice. And then we have a poster of the band, kind of logo image, and the lineup here. So very nice overall release, and obviously the vinyl itself, which, as you can see, is here with their nice images. So that is the vinyl. Well, maybe I'll just box it back a little bit later on. And then we have here this CD, which is a digipack release with booklet as well. More simple in design, but still having the kind of a same content, just in different size, as you can pretty much guess. Yes, the tits are here with some blood on them. Now, Blood Chalice, like I said, it's only been here for about 3 years, and there is one demo from 2016, if I remember correctly, prior to this one. Now, some sites might actually say that this is a 2017 release, but that's because Regain Records, it seems, changed the date quite a few times, so it eventually came out late February 2018. That has been confirmed by the band, and we have actually a interview coming up later on if everything goes as planned. There's some interesting stuff coming up. Now, this band is also playing in Turku Saatanalle 6, where I'm going to see some bands, do some interviews, and do a little bit of festival reporting afterwards. And Blood Chalice is playing a gig there, so it kinda everything falls in pieces and together. Now, music-wise, Blood Chalice is not pure black metal, but kind of a black metal infused with death metal, or just to put it simple, black death metal. The album is very aggressive, very violent, very fast tempo, really straightforward, like punching you in the face multiple times so you don't get up and get to say anything. The overall feeling is that this is kind of a more death metalish than black metalish, but it can be seen both ways because the music it's not either when it comes to purity of the subgenres. While the album kind of has really strong black metalish feeling, it is, like I said, spiced with this kind of a death metalish feeling, especially when it comes to the single riffs and also the vocal works of Mr. PH, the very same guy that also handles vocals in death metal band Torture Killer. Now, the vocals on this album is a little bit different than on Torture Killer. This is kind of something between typical black metal shrieks and kind of a death metalish crawling. So it's kind of a hybrid. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I can say this one, the PH is actually taking pretty nicely the way he's handling the vocals, especially being really aggressive, really kind of a beast-like when it comes to expressing the lyrics and all that stuff. Now 28 minutes is a little bit short for a full-length album, and even that shortness, 2 last minutes are dedicated to outro, which is made of basically sheep going bah! And then some female moaning and church bells doing their clong noises. Obviously the track name says it all, so it's kind of a thing about, bestial sex and all that stuff. But it's a kind of a outro track that gets old really fast. So once you've heard it once or twice, it just feels something that you can basically skip. Luckily it's only an outro track, so it doesn't matter so much. Overall, Blood Chalice's death black metal is quite nice. It's in fact good, but it has these monotone feelings. The tracks are not that different from each other. The tempo is mostly just, kind of fast blast beat and all that stuff. So those looking forward, kind of finding these detailed riffs and tempo changes and whatnot, they will be disappointed. But then again, if you kind of expect something out of Blasphemy school of black metal or black death metal, as it is the case, then you might be having good time with Blood Chalice. Now, this is far from being a original band or recording at this point anyway, but this band kind of knows what they are doing. Still, given that what I just said, I was hoping a little bit more variation with the songs, little bit something, mix the stuff up. But however, listening to the album is in fact quite enjoyable, at least if you don't give many spins in a row. So 28 minutes of black death metal with high tempo, fast, violent beating is all what you need with your day coming up and all that stuff. Check this baby out, it's definitely worth your time. But those who are allergic to black and death metal hybrids, stay the hell out of this. This won't be your thing. Thank you for watching the review, and as always, should you like it or not, or have you heard the album, drop your comments on the box below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't so far. More stuff coming up your way, or up your hole, soon. As always, stay metal, stay brutal, listen to some good stuff.